Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my collection and how I hold everything in it. I used to use like an old milk crate, but my collection ended up like overflowing. It was too much. So I went to Target and I got these new containers called Snapware or Snap and Stack, and I put everything in it, and I ended up having to buy 2 of them, but they're amazing. Like, I can store everything I have in there. It's awesome. I have this container that has my clears and like stripers and glitters, and this one I unstacked it already because I only have one hand, and I have all my colors in this, from reds, greens, yellows, blues, purples, and pinks. And I have all of them in there. I just place them all in, and this container is really great because all you have to do is look down and you could see what color you have. Like, you could tell this is green and this is pink. Personally, I didn't put them by company because I like to put them in by color, because when I'm doing my nails, I say to myself, like, oh, I'm going to use a red, so then I'll look in the red section and decide, like, do I want to use this red, or do I want to use, like, this red, you know? So, that's just how I do it. You can do it however you like, but this is how I, like, use my containers, and I think it's really helpful for me. And, in my other container, I labeled all of my nail polishes on these note cards. I put all of the like names and who they're by in case I'm doing somebody else's nails, and I have these tabs where they can say, like, oh, I want this one, and all I have to do is take out the note cards and I can see which one it is. Well, personally I could tell by myself, but if somebody else was looking through it. And I have all of them labeled on here. Like, I have all of my reds and oranges, the browns, blacks, whites, and grays, all the pinks, all of my blues, all the special effects, like all the glitters and crackles and glow-in-the-darks and flakies. And I also have all of my purples and greens and yellows. And these are just like, they're really helpful because you could see like all the things you have without like taking all your polishes out, and it's just easier for me. And they're easy to store in here because they all just like fit together, and I have a bunch of extras. And okay, so I also have stripers. These are not stripers, I have dotting tools. These are really nice because they all have like different sizes. Like, they have really tiny ones, and then they have larger ones, and they're also double-sided, so it's really, really useful. It saves space, so I don't have to have a bunch of them all together. So I have a bunch of, like, they're all double-sided, so it takes up less room, and they're just very, very useful for all the nail designs I do. And I also have these Meiji nail art pens. Now, these pens they're really good. They're so easy to use, where like, I've heard that the Sally Hansen ones, they like, you can like totally like smear your nail polish or like mess it up, where these ones, all you have to do is like squeeze them at the tube there, and it's like a Sharpie pen. All you have to do is take off the cap, and it looks like this, and you just squeeze the barrel and move where you want the design to go, and it like goes right on your nail. It's very easy to use, very easy to control. It's just like using a pen. And also you can twist it off here, and it's a nail brush, so you could paint on the color too. So these are like double use pens. They're really nice. I would suggest getting them. They're just amazing. And they also have an idea book that comes in the pack. I also have Bundle Monster stamping plates. I have the 21 set and the 25 set. These are really nice, but if you're going to use them, you don't have to buy the special nail polish for it, but it doesn't really work properly, like work really good unless you have a really opaque nail polish, which I would suggest the Finger Paints, I forget what it's called, Finger Paints Black. What was my Finger Paints? Hold on, let me get it. Okay, Finger Paints Black Expressionism. It's very, very opaque. Best black I think I've ever used personally. Oh, and I also have the scraper and stamp for the Bundle Monster set, nail stamping set. In here I also have the foundation sponges. These are really helpful to make a gradient design or like things such as my nails here. And all you have to do is like cut it up as like small as you want, and you just brush on the polish and you just stamp it on your nails, and like it gives it like a good gradient look if you have a bunch of different like polishes. Like if you want to go from like yellow to red, you use yellow, orange, and red and do this to make a gradient look. And it's very helpful. I've used it many times. I also have Tool. With this side, you can easily do some snake skin nails. And I have all my filers and nail tools just in a big Ziploc. And that's my other box. And I have two boxes. I have this one and then I have this one. The bottom isn't filled yet, but I have it in case because I know my like collection's gonna end up overflowing at some point. And in here I have all the clears, and I also have the browns, whites, and blacks, and like the special effects like glitters and flakies. I have these because they couldn't all fit in the other thing, and it just helps to have them in here. They're all in like one section. It's easy to like get to. So in here, my favorite top coat and base coat, I use Seche Vite, but to be honest, it didn't stay on my nails very long. Like it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't as good as people said it was. So I decided to try China Glaze Fast Forward Top Coat, and I use that, and I also use the Strong Adhesive Base Coat with it, and I use this all the time. It keeps the polish on like a lot longer than the Seche Vite did, and it's just really, really awesome. I use it all the time, every time I do my nails. I also have glitters in here, and I have the Essie Mad About You matte base coat, top coat. And also, if you're a nail biter or you know someone who is, this Hoof Kick the Habit Stop Biting top coat that you can use, like you can just brush it right over your nail polish. It's really, really good. It really like helps my mom quit biting her nails. I apply it on her nails when I do her nails, and it's really helping. I also have Flakies polishes and a bunch of stripers like in different colors. The stripers are really tall though, so I have to lay them down, but there's just no other way to store them because they're just way too tall. Like when I use them, you just can't put the lid on because see, like it's just a lot taller than the other polishes, and you just can't put the lid on with them. So I just lay them down, but it's okay because they stack, so it's easy. And I have a bunch of glitters, and yeah, so that's really it. Yeah, that's all I have. So these containers are really good though. They're so easy. You just snap them together if you want to stack them. And same with the lid. You just take the lid, put it on, and you just snap it right there. And they're so easy to store, but they do have a handle, but I wouldn't suggest using it because it'll probably like break, because I mean nail polish is heavy, it's not going to hold that up. But these containers are really, really nice. I would definitely get them if you're having trouble storing your polishes. And that's really it. Okay, so if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments below. And thank you for watching. Bye.